Bonjour et re-bienvenue à Starfield. Oui, c'est vrai, on était rendu. Il fallait aller rebooter de l'équipement de ferme pour. Bon, c'est ça, là, pour avoir du blé, pour être capable d'amener du blé à la place qui nourrit les gens, à l'accueil Bono interstellaire. Excusez-moi, mon micro était pas bien arrangé. Donc, on va aller faire ça. Ouais, on peut peut-être faire ça pas dans le milieu de la nuit, ça va peut-être aller mieux, parce que c'est sûr qu'on va se faire attaquer. On va monter. Hillburn Agriculture. On s'en va par là-bas. C'est ça, c'est le mur. Wow.
Next time, use your jetpack.
Shut up. Talk to the girl. Attends, stranger. Il y a quelqu'un qui m'appelait carrément. Rivka, Juliana, Joyce. C'est qui tout ça? Chef, Vladimir Haas, go to Paradiso. Voyons, il est où? Great Laredo Caper? Ah, c'est ça. Talk to the girl.
It's tough living here, but you can live on your own terms.
Alright.
I feel bad to say, but at the same time, it's
Talk
got
to the
to
girl.
end.
Ah, c'est une petite Jen. Annie
I'm
Wilcox.
Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
You're a nosy kid.
In my line of work, you have to be.
Your line of work.
See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
Right. So what does a Ranger Surveillance Assistant
I watch
do?
people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling or Aurora or gangs, I tell the Rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city.
Fair enough.
I'm the best Ranger Surveillance Assistant that ever lived.
You're the only one.
Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. And I'd prepare the next generation, because I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list?
I don't care. What list?
My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list.
I don't plan to cause any trouble.
That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it.
I don't care.
Akila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Alright, I'm game to help. Oh, bye. Tell me what this is about.
Certainly. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
That doesn't seem like a coincidence, no? You have some proof?
I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
Assistant Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights. But, like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
Alright, sounds good. I'll see what I can do. Wait, he has a key card?
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
How did you find this all out?
We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
You two are quite the little pair of detectives now, aren't you?
C'est ça qui étage tout.
I followed the suspect all day.
La caméra des fois est bizarre.
No idea.
I'll see what I can do.
You're doing Akila City a big service. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
Around midnight, tu dis, hein?
Helping Anne has been the most exciting thing happening all year.
Alors, on va aller voir ça. Anyway, on est la nuit. Yep. Shooting range. C'est quoi? Laredo Firearms. Faut que je vienne ici quand? At midnight. Midnight. Ah, j'ai pas parti mon timer, moi. Timer. Moi, j'ai trouvé une place pour m'asseoir parce que je peux pas juste attendre debout ici. Ça serait juste ridicule, hein.
Hey,
Non.
there'll be plenty
Qu'est-ce
of
que...
time for shooting later.
Comme là, j'ai pas touché au piton, là. J'avais même pas mon doigt proche du piton, là. Il a juste décidé, alright, let's go, boom. J'étais chanceux que... J'ai une place pour m'asseoir quelque part. Il est quelle heure, là, en passant? Oh, il est 4h41. Bon, ok, on fera pas ça à soir. False positive, c'est quoi? I'll have some findings tomorrow. Ok, refurbished goods. Ok. Charity of the Wolf, c'était ça, notre reboot de farming equipment. On va aller faire ça vu qu'il est comme 4h du matin. Je sais pas qu'est-ce que la petite fille elle faisait à 4h du matin si elle a un curfew là. Elle a un bedtime, excusez-moi. C'est une place où est-ce que je peux juste m'asseoir?
Should we warn him about the Ashta? We got a big old sign.
J'ai besoin d'une place pour m'asseoir parce que je peux pas juste wait anywhere. Ah, yeah! Alright. Ça là, t'entends-tu le petit clic? Wait. 2 heures, 3 heures, ça devrait être assez. Hein? On va aller rebooter cet équipement-là.
Mind the danger sign. Ashta will tear you apart if you go
Bla bla bla. Bla 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 bla. Rentre mon laser. Est-ce que j'ai dessus mon... Ah, j'ai un autre skill point. En fait, j'ai un skill point que j'ai pas pris la dernière fois. On va le mettre dans le laser. Parce que... Laser! On est dans les science-fiction, on va essayer de se concentrer sur les lasers. Où est-ce qu'il faut que j'aille? Ah, c'est sûr qu'il va y avoir des hashtags qui vont me... Oh, oh, oh. Yeah.
What was that?
I thought I knew it.
You picked the wrong fight.
C'est elle qui se promène. Je me demandais. Alright, 2 achetés down. Va-t-il en avoir d'autres? Kilo wheat. Nutrient seed. Ok, c'est juste du nutrient. Je vais t'acheter là-bas. Non, c'est pas un acheteur ça. Alright, really? Version history, c'est quoi? Nutrient supplement, some test seeds added per Henry special project. Brew seed. Almost a new version. Henry's new test fields. Multiple robots called the rushing sequence at the same time. The callback would pick random robots from the stock. Picks up in, first out. Backed out a ton of code. Disinfecting sequence to robot initialization. Remember, anything that smells of human will attract Ashta. Ashta attacks weren't a code problem but improper deployment. Disinfecting shouldn't work. Climate control calibrated. All beta blockers fixed. Here's hoping. Reboot. Alright. Seems like that's it. Alright. Seems like that's it. On retourne en ville. Juste stop doing, ça fait pas grand chose. Oh, il y a un robot là. What? On va retourner voir notre ami. C'est pour ça que tu sais, quand tu fais ça, tu vois que comme... Dans le fond, mon spacesuit est encore là. J'ai encore comme toute l'armure de mon spacesuit et tout ça, c'est juste qu'il est comme caché. Je trouve ça drôle. Oh, par là? Je peux-tu aller par là? Ouais, attention. Get out of the way, citizen! Quoi ça? Midtown Minerals. Midtown Minerals. C'est-tu ils vendent-tu les
City with
minerals?
balls. Quite a throwback, wouldn't you agree?
Let me know if you need anything.
That bad, can it?
Ask anyone. Midtown Minerals is a glass joint.
Right.
Excellent.
Andraja. Wow, ok. Cool. Ils ont place où acheter des ressources. Oh, Alejandra. That was this pole. Avec une juste... Ok, whatever. Non! Je pesais pas sur le piton, là. J'étais pas en train de peser sur le piton là, puis là il m'a gaspillé une autre grenade. Je vais juste fucking unequip mes grenades. Je vais essayer de me rappeler des rééquiper tout à l'heure là, mais comme... Je vais juste toutes les gaspiller. Là je m'en vais où là? Je vais vers là. Je vais vers l'autre bout de la ville, bien entendu. Where the hell?
I can hardly wait to test my theories.
C'est-tu elle? Ah non. J'ai entendu Keoni, fait que c'était probablement la fille de la dernière fois.
I can't eat anything.
Yeah.
If we don't get that wheat shipment soon, The emergency fund's empty, so please, hurry. This means a great deal.
J'ai-tu un autre...
I
No.
can't go into the stretch until I have
take
something
care of
I
the
can do.
IntelliWeed
That is good news. What was the holdup anyway?
I have to reboot the farming computers. I have to reboot the
Oh,
farming computers.
that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Please, don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the Low House. I hate to ask it, but this next errand should be safe. Easy. Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me. A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least save me some errands.
Au moins. You have to strike a delicate balance.
It's touch and go, sometimes. Pester too much, and they could turn their back on the project. Too little, and people suffer. So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile, but the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us.
Sounds like a
You could
persuasion.
convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything. Heck, a single credit even. I'd consider it a victory.
I'll do my best.
You are a breath of fresh air. Once you're done with that, come back to me. Thank you for
Alright.
your time.
Là, par exemple, j'aurais voulu retourner voir la fille, mais là, j'ai plus le marqueur, fait que j'ai aucune idée où est-ce que c'est. Akila Community Center. C'est tellement comme windy, turny, cette ville-là, que comme... Faut juste que je check. Si je vois le farming chose encore... J'en ai un ici, là, qui est proche. On va aller lui parler. Pourquoi il faut qu'il soit de l'autre côté du... Ah, ok, je peux juste passer par là. C'est good. Il est juste là, mon ami. Hey, my friend! Where? Ah, well.
The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right here.
Elias Cartwright.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Akila City.
Ah, c'est toi le maire.
Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before.
Ah, je suis nouveau.
I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Je t'aime déjà mieux que le gouverneur de Cydonia. Appreciate that, thanks.
You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other.
Tu pourrais avoir un petit peu
I
des deux,
won't
par
pry
exemple.
about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
Alright. Alright, well, tant qu'à parler au maire, can you tell me about the core?
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today.
Tell me about Frank Langston and your problem. Je sais même pas d'où est-ce que ça vient. On va le faire après. Where can I get a drink?
You've got a few choices there. The cantina in the Rock is famed throughout the settled systems for serving the best brew that credits can buy. The hitching post ain't been open long, but most folks seem to like it. If you're looking for a quick drink before moving on, give it a try. Aggie's is a bit of an acquired taste, you might say. Folks who prefer a venue that's a little more rough and tumble tend to feel at home there. Like I said, lots of options.
Ouais, les essais puis on le sait déjà, là.
You really are new around here, aren't you? Aquila's every bit as dangerous as it is beautiful. There are creatures out there that pose a mortal danger to anyone caught out in the open. Foremost among them is the Ashtar. They're quick, strong, clever, and damn good hunters. I'd tell you more, but you might not sleep so good. Thankfully, the wall keeps them out. As long as you stay on the right side of it, you've got nothing to worry about.
Alright. What's a tall building? So c'est déjà les Rangers.
You must be referring to the Rock. It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. That's also where the Council of Governors holds its occasional strategy meetings. As mayor of the city, I have a seat on the council. The Freestar Rangers are headquartered in the upper floors. They've got the best view of the city. I like to think that means they're always keeping an eye on the rest of us. I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the Marshal and his Rangers are up there protecting the Freestar Collective.
Alright. What about Midtown?
Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as old as the core, because it was built later as the city grew. As the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside of the Great Wall that surrounds the city. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's cheaper, so it all works out.
C'est sûr, hein? Ceux qui sont là sont bien contents. I'm here to ask for donations for the Low House. Ah, ben peut-être je peux parler à lui en premier. Frank Langston ain't your problem.
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanov Manor, and he's the worst. Simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanov family ran out of heirs. There's an old wrong that Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help.
Alright. Protagonist! What's so wrong with Frank Langston?
He's just another slick, rude neon corporate hack. Full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here.
Okay. Alright, I'm always happy to set things right.
I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanov was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Akila City and the protection of its walls.
Ouch.
It didn't take long before the Ashtar overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanovs.
Yeah, sounds like poor old Sahar wanted to go out on her own terms.
A lot of folks thought the same.
Yeah.
So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashtar, and see if she left a will.
Oh.
I swear I'll honor her wishes. Akila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the core, well, that'll be a bonus.
Alright, happy to help you. How finding a will change anything?
Sahar left no heirs, no instructions. So everything the Hassanovs owned was in limbo. What happened to the estate? Well, you'd have to be a lawyer to make heads or tails of it. But eventually it wound up on the open market, so slick neon corporate shills could grace our community. If she named any heir, we could get the estate back where it belongs. See things made right.
I'm happy to help
You are a blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashtar, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy.
Inquiète-toi pas, je suis le protagoniste. Si je meurs, l'univers reset, fait que je suis correct. Attends, je suis
Like
pas
I
fini,
said,
là.
be careful.
Donations for the Low House?
Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory.
That's très cool. The house appreciates it.
I'll talk with Amira later. I didn't mean to cause any problems. Between thwarting bank robberies and helping the stretch, you have the city's thanks. Truly.
Ouais, c'est le fun qui a commencé la conversation avec genre, je sais pas t'es qui, puis là, soudainement, il sait que j'ai genre aidé avec le bank robbery. Trade Authority. Oh, on va être capable. Tu penses qu'on va être capable? Hello.
You being here is curious. Not our usual sort of customer.
John Smith.
So many little details and so many fingers involved in everything.
The Trade Authority looks to partner with local governments to find mutually beneficial arrangements. Welcome to Akila City's Trade Authority.
Non, c'est la même affaire que toutes les autres. I'm here to ask for donations for the Low House.
The Trade Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies.
Helping the search could improve the Trade Authority's image.
The Trade Authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much. I'm done discussing this matter. Nice to have some civilized conversation.
Alright. Bon, ça c'est fait. Ça, en fait, c'est pas fait, mais je veux dire, le gars il en parle plus, fait que. Je sais pas si j'aurais pu le persuader ou des choses. Là. La deuxième game de ce jeu-là, tu sais, je vais la jouer sans faire la vidéo, puis je vais save scum, puis je vais comme. Redo Firearms. Ouais, je vais comme reload puis tout tester. Puis des affaires qui sont juste plates à faire sur vidéo. Je pense que j'ai pitché ça vers la terre.
Every gun gets a full Laredo guarantee.
It's not like it gets much use.
Your weapons are made in the city?
Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory.
Ah, cool.
I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
Cool. Ask for donation for the Low House.
Oh. So Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Akila City. I'll send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation.
Yay! Donation is greatly appreciated.
You are quite welcome. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Check it, gun.
Let's get you set up.
Coachman, Lawgiver, Head Ranger. Whoosh. Ça, c'est l'équivalent d'un Lawgiver. A rare rifle. Qu'est-ce 25% increase in attack speed. Puis le Lawgiver, c'est quand même 58 juste de même, hein? Modified Razorback. A Rattler, a Regulator, Suppressed Calibrated Coachman. The Prime. Ah, c'est un pistolet. Un Tombstone, ça c'est un... Ah ouais, avec le Head Ranger. 50 cal. Long barrel recon scope, muzzle brake, penetrated rounds, hair trigger. Plus 25% increase in attack speed. Puis l'autre là que j'avais ici, The Prime, ça c'est... Ah, c'est un pistolet. Il y a quand même 74. Wow, j'en revenais pour ça. J'ai pas tout à fait assez. Bon, j'en ai juste assez, mais... 74 pour un gun, mais c'est juste comme un gun de plus proche.
I need some place to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
Alright.
But you know Stretch Trash will come back.
Alright. Bon, on retourne à l'autre bout de la ville. Attends, je vais voir. Ah, on va se passer par là. Ça, c'est Trade Authority. Ça, c'est Midtown ici. Terra Brew. Là, c'est The Enlightened. Là, on cherche... Ça, c'est l'arédo, je viens de là.
Have you tried the chamomile tea? It's so good.
Aïe, 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 ok. Je cherchais l'affaire avec le grain, là. Ah, Filburn
Be
Agriculture.
careful. It's easier than you think to pull a muscle in a high-gravity environment like this.
Alright.
You know I went to chef school?
Western Filbur's House. Mais l'affaire du chef school, je l'ai tellement entendu. Tiens.
Intellowheat is revel. Weston needs to get his brother focused on food production instead of wasting time brewing beer. If I ran things, we wouldn't have this problem.
Must be some way to resolve the impasse with Filburn.
Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on Intellowheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions.
Wow. Could it really be that much of a
Right
game changer?
now, it's tailored to Akila's biomes, allowing wheat to flourish in places it normally couldn't. But if Henry applied himself, who knows where else we could grow Intellowheat? He may be frustrating, but Henry's the smartest person I've ever met. Just don't tell him that.
Breaking a few for me, this is about altruism, this is about greed. I might be interested depending on what you're talking about.
That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel.
I won't poison anyone.
What? Oh god, no. I just want it to taste bad. Like stale, or like it's whatever makes beer taste worse. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
Puis j'ai pas eu un genre genre Sarah didn't like that. Alright, on va peut-être aller checker ça. On va passer à la nuit, anyway, il faut faire quelque chose à minuit. T'as rien d'aligner nos affaires là. Pas par là. Ouais, le stretch. Yeah, où le stretch?
You heard of the Elios retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for
Carrots are
reforming
coming
criminals
in
or
nice.
whatever. Going up in Ixel
Still have
too.
some potatoes.
I'm not holding my breath.
Looks like it's gonna be a
Good
good year.
Helios.
Maybe you should expand. As long as you stay clear.
Training center.
What?
Talk to Davis Wilson. C'est qui Davis Wilson? C'est-tu la personne qui est contre le mur là? C'est toi Davis Wilson? Who the hell is Davis Wilson? Who's Davis Wilson? Are you
Those
Davis
vegetables
Wilson?
look real good. It's too bad you can't buy them.
Tending the garden's the best form of therapy. Well, for me at least.
Who the hell is Davis Wilson? C'est comme... J'entends même pas la conversation, puis quelqu'un fait comme... Ah, talk to Davis Wilson. C'est qui Davis Wilson?
Nice hat.
Thanks. Who's Davis Wilson? Je pense que ça va être ça juste pour le fun.
Read Jim's inventory.
Ça va être ça pour le fun. Who's Davis Wilson? Where in the world is Davis Wilson?
It's just the usual worries.
The Cartwrights have been donated. Don't let Raisha fool you. She built and owns a powerful corporation. Not that you would know it.
Ah oui, c'est eux autres qui font toutes les guns, genre ici, là.
Elias and Raisha both sent their donations. Thank you.
Alright.
No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith.
I just don't know how you do it day after day.
Some days are easier than others. For example, because of you today is one of the days which gives me strength instead of sapping it.
Yay!
Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm.
Ah, ok, cool. Je me demandais
You
justement.
more than deserve it.
I didn't do it for the reward.
And people say I'm too altruistic.
I'm the protagonist.
I have one more thing for you to do. But I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intellowit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family.
Simone
I
Jansen.
want you to see the fruits of your labors.
Ouh, 5000, ok, c'est cool. Ta-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da.
It's the simple things that
C'est pas la fille que j'ai sauvée, justement? Ouais, son mari, c'était un...
Amira said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry.
Ah non, c'est pas elle.
I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means.
Amira deserves all the thanks. I'm just glad to lend a little hand.
Over here in Akila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us.
Ouais, j'avoue que c'est pas New Atlantis que
On
tu vas
behalf
voir
of
ça.
my family, of my daughter, bless you.
Yay! Oh, c'est fini! Wouh! Une autre quest de faite. Ouais, fait que là, il y a lui à Midnight, puis il y a le Beer Run. Last Will and Testament. Ah, on pourrait aller faire ça, tant qu'à être là. Il est quoi? Il est midi, il est à peine midi. Ok, il niaisait pas quand il dit... Oh, ça devient flat ici. Il niaisait pas quand il dit que c'est juste à une autre place sur la planète. Sahar's Farm, Sahar's Farm. Faudrait qu'on aille à Neon. Là, j'ai comme... J'essaie de faire les quêtes quand je rentre dans une ville. Là. Je fais un peu comme je faisais... Ah, mais là, après.
Score another point for our side.
Ah, c'est Glasgow, ok. Où est-ce qu'ils sont, les... Ouais, ça, c'est scan déjà. Ah, oh, vous êtes pas scanné? J'ai vu Ashta. Je sais pas c'était quoi. Il est juste parti. Il est juste freaking parti. Viens ici. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, you piece of... Ah, mange la crotte. Simple comme ça, mange la crotte. Oh, il y a quelque chose en bleu. Non, ok, c'est juste le... Hey, on est... Ah, c'est parce que je suis comme... Local time 21h14, je suis comme de l'autre côté de la planète. Quoi, ça?
Anything interesting in range?
Ah, il y a quelque chose de bleu là-bas. Ah, ça c'est le... Je sais pas comment, pourquoi que ces bébites-là sont encore là. Quand même pas mal de stock ici. Hein. Mais tu mets qu'il va y avoir quelqu'un. Elle est pas morte la fille. Quoi ça? Folder. Ah! Sarah Hassanov's will. Talk to Frank Langston about... Non, j'ai pas parlé à Frank Langston. Je peux aller le voir. Ça devrait être dans les notes. Sarah... Many pages long, but the most important part is the names. Blake Aldwell as her primary heir. Apparently, he was an illegitimate child of one of her sons. Alright, puis là on va pouvoir juste seal it. Door. Ah, avec un autre... C'est quoi ici? Dark Lager, parfait, on va prendre la bière. Pas grand chose ici. Vous êtes là, vous allez juste mourir. Hein? Si la fille est morte. Qu'est-ce que j'ai ici? J'avais un... Ah, c'est ça, j'ai un... Deep Seeker Space Suit. Quand même. Isotopic Coolant. Puis cette grosse patente là que je sais pas qu'est-ce qu'elle est supposé faire là. Oui, ok. On s'en retourne à Akila. C'était simple de même. De l'autre côté de la planète. Travel. Ça c'est dit I. Ça parle de la contraband. Si tu l'as sur toi, si tu l'as dans ton vaisseau. Ah oui, c'est vrai.
Hey, thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now.
Sure.
I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
Right. If it's an emergency of some kind, we can head there right away.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you.
I feel like you're ignoring your responsibilities.
Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Alright. Yeah, it must have been painful. That was your department? Why exactly was the Navigator Corps?
It was a branch of the United Colonies Navy. A small fleet of ships outfitted for galactic exploration. Basically, a military version of Constellation.
It was a bit painful.
Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
Ouais, c'est ça. You're clearly fighting some impossible odds.
Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed, because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shattered division and a bunch of excuses.
Wow, okay. The division never had a single significant discovery?
That depends on your definition of significant. Discover a rare neutron star, and no one cares. But slap a picture of a kooky alien life form on SSNN, and suddenly you're a goddamn rock star. It's all about the propaganda. What gets the people excited.
Okay.
That's what the United Colonies was focused on at the time.
Nonsense. No one could have pushed harder than you. No matter how hard you fight, there are some battles you can't win. No, nonsense, man. No one could have pushed harder than you.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
At least Constellation has been a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure the accounts are balanced.
Ok, ouais. Ouais, j'ai souvent ça. Il y a souvent ça aussi dans mon domaine en informatique. Parce que quand tu es dans une équipe de programmeurs, admettons, tu programmes. Quand tu deviens un manager, quand tu montes un petit peu en rang, oui, tu fais plus, mais tu programmes plus. J'ai déjà eu quelqu'un justement qui me disait il était devenu le manager du département là. Puis on parlait après, puis il disait tu sais c'est une des affaires qui me manque, c'est de coder, c'est de programmer, puis j'en fais plus, je fais juste des rapports, puis j'ai des meetings à longueur de journée. Ça c'est quelque chose que je veux pas faire. Que je la comprends 100%. You're afraid that your absence will cause Constellation to collapse.
You indeed. Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it.
I'm sorry I pushed so hard. I'm sorry. Don't worry, Sarah. We'll figure this out together.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you.
Yeah, bling bling.
You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
Woo! Flirt! Jusqu'à temps qu'on arrive à la place où est-ce que comme ça, on arrive au point où est-ce que ça va lock in là. À un moment donné, il y a une conversation qui a fait comme ok, what are we, comme qu'est-ce qu'on est, puis tata. Flirt. Always be there for you.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life.
pense que c'est 3 fois.
Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Yay! 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 C'est quoi les activities? J'avais-tu vraiment un activity que c'était genre parle à Sarah, elle veut te parler? I guess so. Alright, tu vas talk with Samco. Je sais pas c'est qui tout ça. Joyce, Juliana. En tout cas, on va aller. On a plus grand temps pour l'épisode là. Ouais, vraiment plus beaucoup. On va aller. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse là? Elias Cartwright. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Ben là, je l'ai fait 2 fois, je vais probablement plus flirt avec elle parce que comme je disais, elle là, mais comme c'est un petit peu comme du griot nature. Mais tout le temps piste parce que genre je fais quoi que ce soit que je fais, genre qui est pas absolument 100% goody two shoes. Et elle est comme Fait que je vais me rendre jusqu'à temps que qu'on aille sa quête, parce que je vais avoir sa quête, je vais voir c'est quoi là. Je vais éventuellement faire ça avec tous les personnages. Pourquoi? Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Pourquoi je peux pas juste monter? C'est bien compliqué cette ville-là. Ça c'est qui? Nope. C'est qui ça? Langston Banner, nope. Je peux même pas aller à la bonne place en plus. Parce que j'ai pas de map. Je peux pas le savoir. Wesh. Ok, on va aller parler à notre mère. Ça.
I just know Annie's gonna be a ranger one day.
Ah!
Just like her mom.
Ah, c'est la fille du maire.
I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hassanovs never sat right with him. Old Sahar was so sad near the end. But her lawyer would have surely made her draft a will.
Yeah. Blake Aldwell.
You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise.
Yay!
And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core.
Alright. I'm glad we're doing right, but the Hassanov. Je sais même pas c'est qui. I don't expect Frank's going to take this lying down.
No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. We've got real laws here in Akila City. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
C'est comme dans ta tronche, là. On a des vraies lois ici à Akila. Wow! Ah, j'ai plus de mission. Là, on a le Caper puis on a le Beer Run. On va faire le Caper en premier. On va aller trouver une place où s'asseoir pour le reste de la journée. Essentiellement, je vais... If
I get called on one more drug.
You're a fucking guard. Au moins c'est plus, parce qu'au moins t'as plus de variété dans la... Tasse-toi. Au moins t'as plus de variété dans leurs affaires que genre... I was an adventurer once and I got an arrow through the knee, là. J'avais-tu un banc? J'ai-tu un banc quelque part? Est-ce que je peux m'asseoir?
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
J'ai-tu un banc quelque part? Est-ce que je peux
Seems
m'asseoir?
like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere.
Une chaise, n'importe quoi? Ok, non, j'ai pas rien. J'ai pas de banc public ici. T'as pas rien dans cette ville-là? Damn, you're ugly. Ben, quoi que je peux pas vraiment parler. Ok, 1 hour. Il est 15h50, 16h23 UT. Et si je fais 1 hour? C'est pas 1 hour, c'est one. C'est une demi-heure. 16h20, 16h58. Fait qu'il est quasiment 17h UT. Et il est 16h20. Ok, si je fais ça, 16h50, 17h34. Tu dis one local hour, c'est une demi-heure. Fait que si je fais ça, ça va être 17h50. « 18h20, là c'est comme 1h30. Il y a toujours comme une demi-heure de différence. Fait que 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Puis là, je vais être juste assez. Parce qu'il y a comme une demi-heure. « 3h20. Yep. Là, il est quelle heure? 23h49. On a juste le temps de se rendre. Dude.
It's supposed to be an easy job. What? Shit. Yeah?
So there really is a thief, I'll be damned.
Thief? I mean, no. Yes? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Security.
Everyone, don't move!
I'm so screwed.
Don't anybody move! Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Yep.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
Oh yeah. I'm as surprised as you are.
Who would have thunk it, right? I got it from here. Akila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
You got old, bitch. J'ai rien fait dans le fond, là. J'aurais pu juste pas être là, puis elle l'aurait eu pareil. On va retourner voir Annie. C'est comme The Hero of Galbank. Je pensais qu'elle disait que moi j'avais beaucoup de weapons. J'étais comme, yeah. J'étais comme, yeah, j'ai beaucoup de weapons. Will Cox, c'est sa mère. Oh, j'avais pas fait le lien. Je pensais que c'était juste une joke, l'affaire qu'il disait. C'est pas c'est ta mère.
Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Sa voix aussi elle dit quelque chose.
Fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
Well, hey there.
You seen those Ashta outside the walls? They keep me in business. I can patch you up, or if you need supplies, I've got those as well.
How's being a doctor in Akila?
Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times.
Alright.
Stay safe. I mean it.
C'est cool ici. Ça doit être l'office of the governor. Damn, c'est un Ashta. me fait penser à la statue des Krogan dans Mass Effect. Hey, Minnie Wilcox.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right?
J'aime ça qu'ils répondent parce que c'est... You got the thief, your hunch was right on the money.
I knew it!
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
As crazy as it sounds, she's not lying.
I can't believe it. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best Ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Swish. Rendu à combien? 36 000, ça remonte. Alright, hey, Miss Wilcox, justement. Miss Wilcox?
You got some business with me?
Des fois, ça prend un petit bout avant qu'ils réagissent. The Marshal sent me.
Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Sounds good enough. That is admirable.
Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Alright, are there a lot of Rangers?
The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time.
Oh, ok. Ok, il y a pas beaucoup, là.
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
Is it paying work?
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such.
Ok, c'est le genre de choses que c'est pas une organisation militaire. C'est un peu comme des spectres. Let's continue.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Yes, ma'am. Surtout si je peux avoir un chapeau de cowboy. Me fait la
I
forme.
prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up.
Sure, let's try this. Given the way I had to bail him out, how about you give me the Marshals now? On va pas être chiant comme ça. I want to join the Freestar Rangers.
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Yeah, exactement.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
Alright. I'll do one of your
Then
missions.
I suggest you get going.
Hiya.
Oh yeah. Mission board.
Hey, kid.
Kill the outlaw captain, kill the outlaw gang leader, destroy the Crimson Fleet captain, rescue hostage at Fundament. C'est les rescue hostage qui sont bons pour voyons, la fille là, Sarah. Elle aime ça quand on rescue des hostages. We have the active situation Freestar Pelican with a Freestar Pelican in the Delta Pavonis system. Put down the spacers and rescue the captain. Alright. Accept mission.
Help? Staying out of trouble?
Juste toutes des quêtes, je les ferai pas tout de suite. Go to the fundament
I hear you've been
in
real
the
busy
Delta
keeping
system. Alright. Fait que ça, on fera pas ça tout de suite. On va aller voir parce qu'on est encore dans le milieu de la nuit là. Sabotage.
an eye on strangers.
Sarah,
Thing
stay
is,
here.
spying
What
on
can I
people
help you?
isn't very polite.
Wait here a moment.
All right, but be careful.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go
If there's something
have
you
a
can do
little
to help,
walk.
I promise I'll tell you. For now, I need you to cool it on the spy.
You're probably looking
list
for
of
Mary.
suspicious people. Okay.
En fait, je peux peut-être l'amener. Non, je vais l'amener avec moi. Ça me tente pas de
You've got
revenir
something
ici.
for
Let's
me?
get moving.
Sure, I'm right behind you.
Ok, go. Bon. Il y a quelque chose pour descendre. Ah, ici. On descend. On descend.
Oh, looks like we got another off-worlder.
I'm gonna get... Non, c'est vrai, je peux pas. Pop. Où est-ce qu'il est mon... Tada. Oh, par là? Non, par là. Par là. J'imagine quand tu passes assez de temps, tu commences à les connaître, là, tu sais. Les petites villes, je veux dire, là. Quand tu passes assez de temps dans la ville, tu commences à la connaître. Comme ça, c'est quelque chose que j'ai déjà vu. Genre, je commence à reconnaître ça ici, mais tu sais, je suis pas rendu au point de...
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being
Ok, toi, Sarah, come here,
I
Sarah.
want to be my own boss.
But list, that's like walking a tightrope without a safety net.
Yes?
I come from a line of
Right here,
farmers.
Take your time.
Good ones, too. I just need a patch of land, the rights lady.
Alright. Simple de même. Ah oui, Stone Root In, temperature 49, Final Gravity 1.015, IBU. Increase IBU to 160. Wesh. Alright, c'est juste ça.
Yeah?
Let's get moving.
Sounds good. Lead on.
Alright. Fait que là, Rescue Hostage, c'est ça, ça va être notre prochaine mission. On va faire ça la prochaine fois. On va aller rescue le hostage. On va revenir, on va avoir le beer run. Ah, c'est ça, Talk to Davis Wilson. Et après ça, il y a l'autre avec les Ashta, justement. Excusez-moi. C'est ça, avec les Ashta, mais on va aller faire le rescue en premier. Ça va donner le temps au beer run de se terminer. Wait one day. Puis après ça, quand on reviendra, là, on pourra faire le beer run. On pourra faire les deux en revenant après cette mission-là. Donc sur ça, ça veut dire qu'on a avancé un autre point on a avancé d'une autre étape avec Sarah, ça c'est cool. Éventuellement on va voir sa mission. On en sait un petit peu plus sur elle, là. On sait qu'elle est comme... C'est ça, elle aime pas... elle aime explorer, elle aime pas ça être une administratrice trop. Puis c'est ça. Donc on va se revoir la prochaine fois pour un autre épisode de Starfield. Au revoir.